Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-April 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Virgo, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy as always, so if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Virgos from now till the end of April in love and romance. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anyone dealing with the Virgo? So let's see what's happening. So with this reading, Virgo, I am connecting to an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this very moment. Whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together with this person or apart from this person. Let's see who's coming through for your mid-April reading and why. Whew. Release. All right, this is already telling me this is someone you guys have walked away from, stopped talking to, they ghosted you. You guys have been trying to kind of like just write it out. But this person is having trouble releasing you, Virgo, even if they were the ones to leave, even if they were the ones to walk away. I feel that was out of pride. I feel like it was out of a situation that you kind of hit a spot that they weren't ready to come forward with to talk about. I feel like there was something where they felt pressured by to say to you, and maybe that was like all the right things for you to do, Virgo, especially if they were leaving you confused, especially if they weren't giving you a solid answer, were never there to stay fully, they'd come in and out of your life. But it says radical acceptance and surrender can help you let you go. Virgo, maybe this is someone who's tried to reconnect with you, try to talk to you, and out of your own like boundary, out of your own like well-being, maybe you've just kind of left them on red, didn't respond. Man, they're having a hard time though. The letter R is sticking out for me very strongly. As in Ryan, Rachel, first, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But Virgo, yeah, they're having a hard time accepting the situation where it is right now. Maybe they feel like they messed up. Maybe they feel like they blew it. But I don't know, there's a part of them that's resisting whatever is going on between the two of you. And if they were the ones to mess up, if they were the ones to, break up with you or stop talking to you, they really regret it now. They really do. Wow, okay. So let's see what they're thinking about you, what they want to say to you, wish they could say to you. Tell me about this. Yeah, this person's a flip-flopper, I kind of get, which annoyed you. I feel lost and lonely without you. Interesting. Yeah, so this really nails it in for me, Virgo, that you've definitely been the one to hold a boundary. Maybe you've gone ice on them. They feel like it's almost giving me Five of Pentacles energy. Even if they know the reason why you're doing it, and even if they kind of agree with it to some case, like they still really miss you. They still really wish they could talk to you to fix this with you, heal this with you. I don't know. I even get this feeling it's really random for me, but I feel almost as if maybe they even left you or chose another person, and the other person did not turn out to be everything they thought it would be. it's really been a crappy time with this person, and they still are left at the end of the day, even if they're in bed with them, falling asleep, they still think of you and what they messed up in order to be with you. And maybe they're with a karmic, but for those of you that resonates with, where there was like a third party situation, or, you know, they left someone for you, they really regret it. But others of you, yeah, lost and lonely. I mean, they've been single since you guys have like stopped talking, or even if they've tried to like date other people, it feels only like sexual, and they're trying to forget about you, but they can't. They're really messed up over you right now, Virgo. For some reason, I just saw a truck. It was like a black truck. Someone could drive a black truck. I don't know. Spirit's kind of metaphorical, in some ways true. It's just like with a truck, it carries a lot of load, right? They have that whole truck bed for extra storage, and someone just maybe carried too much baggage. All right, let's get into the tarot. Maybe someone, this is just confirmation, but maybe someone, like, this person helped you move one time. Or maybe you've moved since you guys stopped talking. I don't know. Let's get into the tarot. Tell me about this. You have the Hanged Man in reverse. Interesting. Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart. Does not have to be the case. Let me pull out all the cards first, and then I'll dive right into them. Oh my goodness. Wow. I could see why they're regretting their decision, Virgo. I'll get right into it in a second. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. Yeah, this tells me you were in a relationship with this person. You guys were exclusive, or what you thought maybe was exclusive. I also kind of get with this that maybe they went on to be in a relationship with someone else. It's not working, okay? But with this Hierophant, you know, more than anything out of those situations, I feel like there is a lesson that you've taught them, or that this whole situation of what's unfolded and what's happened between the two of you has taught them. And I almost feel with this Hierophant like they realized something too little too late. You know, that now you're gone, they want to be with you. Now that you're gone, they've realized they had it the best with you, the best solid connection, relationship, if you were in a relationship. They're, you know, if they did decide to go with someone else again, they're regretting it because they had more of a solid, devoted person when they were with you. I wonder, Virgo, if like what they did to you was done to them by someone else. I'm hearing the song Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. I don't know why. But yeah, I just feel, Virgo, with this Hierophant, that there is some sort of longing for what you guys did have. This is past energy. This is energy that's led up to this point. They still think about the relationship or the connection that you guys had together. Maybe even some of you were married to this person, or were about to get married to this person. Whoa. I kind of want to clarify this Hierophant. Someone could be a teacher or a social worker. Tell me about this Hierophant. Someone may like to wear a beanie too. The hat beanie. Tell me about this Hierophant here. Give me more information. Queen of Wands. Okay. Aries energy. I do feel there was someone that kind of swayed this person the other way. They were very attractive, very confident, very outgoing, risk-taking. Hot, sexy are the words that someone would describe the Queen of Wands. Maybe this is still what they remember of you, Virgo, and gender or sex are not correlated with these cards. We all have masculine and feminine energies here. And maybe that's just kind of what's, you know, verifying that this is what they miss the most. But for others of you, I kind of feel there was a Queen of Wands energy that lured this person a little bit to that side. And then Ace of Cups. Interesting. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah, if they did choose someone else or to be involved with someone else, maybe they're kind of seeing that it was just sexual in the first place and it didn't hit them as much as it hit you or you did with them. Like with this Ace of Cups, there was love, there was care, there was empathy, compassion that you showed them that they weren't willing to accept, that they weren't willing to appreciate. And that comes from parts of someone that has not been healed. Wow. And then others of you too, if that's, not the third party situation, up until this point, they've really been thinking about what they've lost with you, how much excitement and passion you brought into their life. They find you to be really funny, sarcastically, or just like you crack them up. You always made them laugh. Maybe that's how you feel about them. But they really did, like whether they admitted it or not, or just didn't use it, didn't accept it, they did start to have feelings with you or did have feelings for you with the Ace of Cups. But I think that's a part of them that got scared from it all. But let's just dive right into this. So now this is the Hangman in reverse. Pisces energy. You know what this gives me the feeling of, like right off the bat? They're done being in timeout. They've been trying to like give this space. They thought by giving you space, you would then come around, that then you would kind of miss them as much as they miss you. But it's still not working the way they wanted it to. And they just want to come out of this timeout with you. They are done waiting on this. They're done like hoping for this. And for others of you, I kind of do realize that maybe they kind of see that waiting isn't going to change anything, that you're not in a position to do anything about it, whether this is true or not. This is just the interpretation here of what they think or feel about you in this situation. And so then that's why they're trying to release it, right? They don't see you budging. They don't see you moving. They don't see you seeing them, trusting them in any different light than what they've already shown you. And so that's why this Hangman in reverse is coming out. They really don't want to, but they see by waiting, you're not coming back, I guess. And maybe that's further frustrating you because you want them to put the action in to give you the apology. But maybe they already tried and it didn't work. But maybe they tried with a half-assed attempt, right? Which wasn't going to fly with you. Or they haven't tried at all, thinking that you would be the one to reach out. You would be the one to, open the communication line. But because that hasn't happened, I think they're kind of facing this feeling of inevitability to stop waiting and to try to just detach. Someone could be really tall. I'm hearing like 6 feet. Don't know why, but I am. What's crossing this is the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So a couple different scenarios. Someone was just in and out of your life. When they wanted to, they'd come in. Things would get hot and heavy. They'd stay the night. You'd have an amazing sexual connection. And then the next day, the next week, you wouldn't hear from them. They'd be out. They have an excuse for everything as to why they didn't text you back, why they didn't call you back. And others of you, this is the player playette card. They were never wanting to settle. They never wanted to commit. And if you guys were committed, they were still intrigued by other people. I feel like, specifically Instagram, like you saw or caught them liking certain pictures that, they shouldn't have if they were with you, or following certain accounts, maybe even, flirting with other people online that you kind of caught them doing. But you just didn't feel like it could ever be stable. That's the challenge here with the Knight of Wands. And that someone was too impulsive. That's what kind of really drove you away, pushed you away, or made it the final straw. What's crowning this is the Three of Swords. Libra energy. What can we say about the Three of Swords? Heartbreak. Third-party situations. You know, and maybe they kind of do see that maybe what they've done, like the damage has been too much. And even others of you, like, especially if you know they're still in this relationship or still with this person, they may be posting pictures. They may be, you know, showing off this as if they're in a great relationship, but they're not. They're in pain. They're hurting. And maybe, you know, again, like I said just a few minutes ago, they may have been cheated on by the person they chose over you. And that's what's making them think, damn, I should have stayed with Virgo. Even for some of you, this could have been like they moved on with one of your friends too, or their friends that they kept on saying was just a friend and then obviously not. I'm kind of getting that, like someone here, there was like mother issues, like someone's mother didn't like you or your mom didn't like them, which also created tension in this connection here. But maybe it was for just reasons, I don't know. But yeah, I do feel for others of you, if it wasn't third-party situations, they're heartbroken over this. This is what's kind of, I feel lost and lonely without you. But are they heartbroken because, you know, they really understand what happened, what they did, and how much you meant to them? Or is it because that you're not giving in? You're not this time around reaching out. You're not accepting their apologies, and they feel like there's nothing they can do about it. But with this Three of Swords, there is a lot of pain here. And maybe Virgo, some of you are like, yeah, this is why I keep them at bay. This is why I have that boundary. Even if there are times where I think about them, like I just remember what they did. I remember how they hurt me. And maybe that's why they see this as like, there's nothing they can do to fix it. But maybe for some of you, you're like, yeah, there is. Apologize, take accountability, tell me everything with honesty and act on it. But again, it's like they never did. And that's where someone's losing hope. That's why someone's so hurt. Someone could be into music. They can play an instrument, be part of a band, make music, write music, produce music even. But rooting this is the Empress, another 3. So someone's birthday could be September 3rd, September 13th, August 23rd for someone out there. You could be seeing 333, 33. I can see why they're upset. I really do feel this is your energy regardless of gender or sex. Like I said, we all have masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. But I mean, really, when they were with you, there was prosperity. There was abundance. I mean, the Empress is someone you respect. This is someone that you don't mess with, you don't play with. Because as loving, as giving as the Empress can be, as fruitful as the harvest she provides, as quickly she'll take it away. And that's why they feel so lost and lonely, right? Because they're not getting that love they got from you from anyone else. But the Empress too, there's like a natural beauty. Someone's naturally handsome. They remember you for your beauty. I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe someone does makeup, is into hair. Maybe it's like a stylist, a designer, whatever, right? But like, I don't know. I almost get there's like someone who doesn't need to do a lot to get ready. They can just tie their hair up, put jeans on, a white tee, and you'll be looking as fine as the person that took 3 hours to get ready. But with the Empress here, you know, I kind of wonder too if someone got pregnant, or if this is the mother or father of your child or children. And that's why they even look back at you and even are thankful for you for still being a good parent after all the drama that went down between the two of you. But for others of you where there's no children involved, yeah, I mean, you were pretty much the best they could get. And they blew it. You could get better. I think a lot of you are sitting within that understanding. I'm the Empress. If people want me, they'll work for it. They'll come to me. They'll show me the devotion, the time, the energy. And then I'll give and take. But when it starts to become depleted, when it starts to be repeated, bad energy, bad patterns that disrespect me, you're not going to allow it. And they've seen how much you've grown from this. And I think even though they hate the fact you're not talking to them, you're not reaching out, they respect you in some way because you're holding your position, you're holding your worth. And if something is not productive, if something's not going to be, giving, you'll pull completely out of it. I feel like with this Empress card, I think they still look back on it and know that it was always meant to be you. But it just, because of their own actions, it didn't unfold that way. And they messed up their plan that was meant to be for what they thought they could have with you. Sorry, I'm not really explaining that very well, but maybe they don't even know themselves how to explain it. I also get with the Empress, like, they know they couldn't approach you the same way they used to. Maybe they used to just, like, whenever they wanted to re-talk conversation, re-spark chemistry, they just slide in and say something sensual, something, really flirtatious to try to bait you, but the bait isn't working. The bait is old, the bait is dry, and you're not biting. You're holding your ground. In the past, we had the Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. Yeah, I mean, they still look at pictures of you two. They still have pictures of you two. I even feel like there's a gift that they still keep, like, on their dresser, in their dresser drawer that you gave to them, or vice versa, that they still remember you by. That's all they have of you, really. Maybe like a t-shirt or a jacket was left that they haven't returned or whatever. Maybe you still have it. But yeah, they reminisce. They reminisce about the times you two were together, the good, when it was amazing, when it was great. I think this is what's making it so hard for them, Virgo, is because out of all their memories they have with you, most of them have been good. Don't know if you have the same experience, but with them, they just really do think about all the good times you've had. And that's what's making it so hard to release. That's what's making it so hard to let go. I'm even seeing like photo booth pictures for someone. What you need to know about this connection is the Four of Wands. Aries energy. I feel like this is what you need to know about how they still think about you. Whether it gives you peace of mind, confirms anything for you. Again, they had it the best when they had it with you. They blew it, they messed it up, they have to live with that. It's hard for them to live with that. But I think they're also in some way like, it's so hard to let them go because they still think they can have this. They still so badly want this Four of Wands energy that once upon a time existed between the two of you. And others of you, again, like if they're putting up this front, for those of you, they left you for someone else or now in a relationship, they look like the perfect couple, but really there's a lot of cracks that you don't see that they try to cover up to everyone. And maybe they even, if you guys still follow each other on social media, they just do hope they can get you jealous by posting pictures or posting stories of them going out with other people to get your attention. But yeah, for a lot of you, they want you back. They're hoping to have this Four of Wands stability with you. And they want to hold on to this, but they don't know if it's best for either of you to still keep this going, to still keep this hope going that you two will get back together. All right. To see the likely outcome of this situation, Virgo, what's likely to happen, unfold, what are they likely to do by the end of the month? Are they going to reach out and try to do anything about this? Or are they going to watch you walk away? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this connection. I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this situation for you guys so you know what may happen by the end of the month. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Virgo, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way, has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.